Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brittany Garcia, and I'm an MMI employment advisor, also known as motorcycle mechanic assistant. Ever wonder how to deal with different personalities, but at the same time, those different personalities have one equal passion? Well, I do, every day actually. I have a quote here from one of our MMI grads, Brian Coletti. It was just a dream for me years ago. Within 18 months, it was reality. I was working in the field. I was building custom motorcycles. I had a passion for it, and I loved every minute of it. I absorbed everything I was taught. Today, you will learn the day-to-day due diligence of an employment advisor at MMI and how we love the outcomes such as graduate Ryan selecting. I will be discussing 4 key points. 1. How to provide good customer service. 2. How to be assertive. 3. How to be a competent communicator. And 4. The principles of conversation. As well as taking this course to better our lives because it's a requirement, whatever the reason may be, we're all taking it to better our lives, to better ourselves. But so are these students who take the courses at MMI. They do it to better themselves because these types of schools are made for the students who want the hands-on learning experiences. And they know that they can accomplish something. With that being said, when I sit every 6 weeks with an upcoming graduate and look at their job options, I show them good customer service. I show them the good customer service they deserve because they have worked hard to get to that point, to get to this point. Giving them good customer service is my way of showing them I care about their future. Number 1, customer service. Good customer service comes in all aspects of any work environment, whether it's retail, restaurant, huge companies. In my case, it is the student who is paying for his or her education. I provide good customer service to the student I work with by following up with job needs, employers, making sure employers are up to date on students. Showing poor customer service can backfire on me, it can backfire on the company, it can backfire on our department. So it's very important to show good customer service. Poor customer service can also lead to a graduate missing on a big job opportunity. If I'm not on task and if I don't follow up with an employer or a student, the student could be missing out on a big job opportunity for the future. It's very important for me to stay on point on what I'm doing. But at the same time, unfortunately, we can't do everything for the student. The student has to also put his side of work in and has to help us, help them, but at times that can lead to being assertive. Assertiveness, number 2. There comes a point when I'm helping the student with his or her graduate plans for employment, and if the student is not cooperating, that is when it's important to be assertive. Assertiveness also shows a good way of being a leader, showing them and telling them, the student, you know what you're doing, and you know that you know the steps to getting the work done. Not being assertive can lead to miscommunication and what you're trying to tell them and what you're trying to tell the student. There can be times that the student is not following instructions or accepting guidance that can lead to not being successful in finding a job. That's why being assertive is important. Number 3, being a competent communicator. It's very important to know what you're telling the student in regards to their career development. I have to ensure that my message to the student is well-founded in order to gain their trust. There are also different ways of being a competent communicator that can also come from a cultural standpoint that one can use in their job role. For instance, when I'm speaking with a student about what they have planned after graduation, I like to be to the point. I like to show them a nice, assertive way of what I'm trying to get across. Or else the conversation can be derailed and become unproductive. I have to make sure that the message or guidance is easily understood by the student. Number 4, the principles of conversation. My favorite part of being a good employment advisor is using the principles of conversation, actually. The steps are opening, feed forward, business, feedback, and closing. These 5 steps really help me to maintain my focus on what I'm doing with the student. And it helps the student to better understand what I'm telling them. For example, when I reach out to the student 6 to 9 weeks prior to their graduation to go over all of their after graduation plans, and the student might not know the process, might not be aware. There are some that aren't aware, and there are some that are aware. So that's why it's very important to use the principles of conversation. It helps me to mentally prepare myself for the speech of the process that I'm going to provide for them. I believe that in using the principles of conversation will help the student to better understand our purpose. And if not used, the student might not know why you're asking all those questions. In some cases, they might not need our assistance and what to do and want to do it on their own. But we have to talk to them about how we can help them for future use of resources as well. And these steps help generalize our whole purpose. Thank you all for watching my speech as an employment advisor. I do want to show you how to wrap up my speech. So remember to show good customer service, understand customers' expectations, meet their expectations, go above and beyond to exceed expectations, be assertive, get to the point, be firm, be fair, be a competent communicator, complete understanding of my role, clear and concise message, easily understood, and the principles of conversation. Have an organized mindset. Allow for feedback. Conclude the conversation. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.